Working from home. Earning in dollars or euros. As a .NET developer in India. This is 100% possible in 2026. I'm going to show you exactly how. Step by step. Platforms, skills, resume, interview, and negotiation. Let's get you that remote job. Section 1. The remote .NET job reality. Let me be honest with you. It is real, but it takes serious work. Indian .NET developers are earning 50 to 150 LPA working for US and European companies. The salary range is $30,000 to $80,000 per year. That's 50 lakhs to 1.3 crore INR. US startups and EU product companies are actively hiring from India. But they want senior and specialized skills. Not junior level. And you need at least 2 to 4 hours of time zone overlap. English fluency is non-negotiable. Section 2. The skills remote companies demand. Tier 1 skills, these are non-negotiable. ASP.NET Core 8 at expert level. Not just basic knowledge. Deep expertise. SQL Server or PostgreSQL with query optimization. Docker and CI/CD for production deployments. And Git with visible GitHub presence. Tier 2 skills are your big differentiators. Azure or AWS certification. Microservices architecture. AI integration using semantic kernel. gRPC and message queues. And TypeScript or React gives you a full stack bonus. The more of these you have, the higher your rate. Section 3. Your GitHub Portfolio Strategy. Remote recruiters from the US and EU check your GitHub before your resume. This is your real resume. Pin 3 to 4 real enterprise quality projects. Not tutorials. Not to-do apps. Real projects that show you can solve business problems. Each pinned repo must have a proper README with architecture diagrams, screenshots, and a demo. Keep your contribution graph green with daily commits. And open source contributions give you bonus credibility. A recruiter seeing your GitHub should think this person actually codes every single day. Section 4. LinkedIn Remote Job Strategy. Your LinkedIn headline is the most important thing. It should say, Senior .NET Developer, ASP.NET Core, Azure, Open to Remote. Include the word remote in your headline. That is what recruiters search for. Set open to work to remote only, worldwide. Use your featured section to pin your GitHub and your best project video. Connect with 5 US and EU tech recruiters every single day. Post one .NET tip per week. Activity on LinkedIn gets you noticed. DM recruiters with a personalized 3-line message. When you do this consistently, recruiters start coming to you. Section 5. The best remote job platforms. Not all platforms are equal. Tier 1 for the highest pay, TopTal pays $50 to $100 per hour, but the screening test is very rigorous. Arc.dev pays $40 to $80 per hour and focuses on startups with equity. Tier 2 for high volume, LinkedIn Remote has the most opportunities. Touring.com does structured matching and pays well. Remote.co has curated listings. Tier 3 for building reputation, Upwork, Fiverr, and Indeed Remote. Start with LinkedIn and Touring. Level up to TopTal once you have 2 to 3 successful projects. And please, stop applying on Naukri for remote jobs. That is the wrong platform. Section 6. Your remote optimized resume. Your resume needs to signal remote readiness immediately. At the very top, add Remote Ready, IST UTC plus 530, overlap with EST and CET. Foreign recruiters need to know you can work with their time zone. The biggest resume mistake is writing job descriptions instead of impact bullets. Instead of responsible for developing APIs, write build 32 REST APIs serving 50,000 daily users, reducing response time by 60%. Numbers over words. Always. Also mention remote tools, Slack, Jira, GitHub, Zoom. Show you have async work experience. And keep it to one page. Foreign recruiters skim in 10 seconds. Section 7. Your application strategy. Job hunting is a numbers game. Apply to 5 to 10 roles every single day. Consistency beats perfection. Don't spend 2 hours on one perfect application. Spend 10 minutes each on 10 applications. Personalize only the first line, mention their company or role. Track everything in a spreadsheet. Company, role, date applied, response, status. Follow up after 5 days with a short message. Most companies just need a reminder. Your daily routine: mornings apply to 5 new roles. Afternoons follow up on pending applications. Evenings connect with 3 new recruiters on LinkedIn. Do this for 60 days and you will get interviews. Section 8. Remote interview tips. Remote interviews are different from in-person. US and EU companies pay close attention to your setup and your communication style. Test your camera, microphone, and internet before every interview. Camera at eye level. External mic if possible. Wired internet is preferred over Wi-Fi. Speak clearly and slightly slower than normal. Not all interviewers will understand a fast Indian accent. Show that you understand async communication. This matters a lot to remote companies. And ask smart questions. How do you handle async communication? What does a typical sprint look like remotely? How do you onboard remote engineers? These questions show you are serious about remote work, not just the salary. Section 9. Negotiate your remote salary. This is where most Indian developers leave money on the table. Never accept the first offer. Always negotiate. First, do your research on levels.fyi, Glassdoor, and LinkedIn salary. Know the market rate before the call. Quote your expectation in USD, not INR. It sets expectations at the right level. Ask for the full package, salary, equity, and benefits. When they make an offer, counter 20 to 30% higher and give a clear reason. Say, thank you. Based on my research and my experience with ASP.NET Core and Azure, I was expecting $58,000. Any flexibility? Most companies will negotiate. You could gain $10,000 a year just by asking. You will never regret trying. Section 10. Common mistakes that stop Indian developers from getting remote jobs. Mistake 1: weak English communication. This is the #1 rejection reason. Practice speaking daily. Record yourself. Get honest feedback. Mistake 2: empty GitHub. If a recruiter visits your GitHub and sees nothing, you are invisible. Push code every day. Mistake 3: applying only on Naukri and Indeed. These are the wrong platforms for remote international jobs. Use LinkedIn, Turing, and arc.dev instead. Mistake 4: no follow-up. Most candidates apply once and wait. Follow up after 5 days every time. Mistake 5: accepting the first offer. Always counter. Always. You will regret it if you don't. Fix these 5 mistakes and your chances of landing a remote job improve dramatically. Remote work is real. Indian.NET developers are getting it right now. Fix your GitHub today. Optimize your LinkedIn. Apply on the right platforms. Follow up consistently. And negotiate hard. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe for more career and tech content. Comment below, what is your biggest challenge in getting a remote job? I read every comment. Your remote job awaits. See you in the next one.